Hey everybody, we're heading out of Cobbold Gorge and a bit of a different way back out. We'll just watch out for this skippy there. So you got to watch it when you drive early, 7 o'clock in the morning. Cows all over the road, kangaroos all over the joints. Take it easy, keep your eyes peeled if you're going to do that. I usually like to leave a bit later, but we've got a big day today. Well, sort of big day, I think it's about 7 hours driving, something like that, or about another 7 to go, so probably 8 hours driving. There's oncoming vehicles, there you go, even other people get out early. So we're going to take the route, about to come into Forsyth, and we're going to take that route through down there, through place, what's it called again, Ainslie or something like that, and through Carpentaria Downs out to the Lynn Junction, and then down the Gregory Developmental Road the rest of the way towards Bowen. I'm not sure what other highlights will be on this trip to show in videos. If there's something, I'll let you know, but sorry about the sun. Right, this is Forsyth. Just waited to get the shade behind the trees. You're about to cop it, but anyway. Caravan park on the right. Free Telstra phone booth. Some show on at the moment this weekend apparently, so apparently it's busy. Train, old stuff on the left. It's at a little shop on the right. Oh, I'm going to turn in here just to have a look-see. Nothing to see here. Little old Forsyth, eh? Yeah, you could stop and have a look around. I'm sure there's something to see. Had a few kangaroos, not that intelligent, jump out right in front, but managed to slow down enough to let them by. They're not the smartest, are they? Like sheep. So far, the road all the way from Forsyth past Wirra station there, probably all the way to Ainslie, I'm going to guess, is sealed by the looks of it. There's some parked equipment and the road's freshly done, so I'm going to guess it's probably sealed all the way. In the dark, I don't remember seeing any signs to slow down or any warning, and then all of a sudden road closed and you've got the site, so it's not all done, but there you go. I'll let you know sort of how many k's unsealed, what's it like once we get to Ainslie. So it's certainly not all sealed, but it's bloody flat, and that's the first other vehicle for the day, first oncoming, first pretty much any other vehicle. I know there's one other one early on, but yeah. Postie bike. I don't know about postie bike, push bike. You got a section that's windy road, it's sealed at this stage. I think it said 12k. Someone put a point in there. I thought it was 1.2, but I think it must be 12k's. Anyway, tyre pressures, because you've got a lot of sealed road and dirt road. So, because it's good condition dirt road, my tyres, they're just 30 on the front, 35 on the rear. So I've just dropped them a little bit to soften up a little bit, but the road's pretty good. Also remember, depending on what tyre type, you may have more or less traction by adding and subtracting pressures, so remember to adjust your speed accordingly. Well, there's a view of the Queensland weather. They said beautiful one day, well, cloudy and 14 the next, but you know, I'm sure it'll warm up later. Well, I can confirm the road is pretty much sealed all the way, all except for that little couple of k's, was it, with the roadworks and a little bit more to go, but it was in perfect condition for the run between Ainslie and Forsyth. You wouldn't let your tyres down unless they're already down, so you got dirt either side. If you're going to Cobbold Gorge, 40 k's of dirt, good condition. That's why I'm on 30 at the front, 35 at the rear. I just like a little bit less at the front. Anyway, it's another story. Now to the Lynn Junction. Well, it's going to be dirt, so you want your tyres down. We'll just see where it goes. We'll leave the camera running through the town just to show you what's not here, or what's here. Bloody caravan in front of us, we don't want that going onto a dirt road, do we? So we better get up to the speed limit and work out where to get past them. Oh, and that's right, Copperfield Gorge is here, so we'll go in for a quick look. I believe it's just a quick short walk. I've been told a bit underwhelming, but we'll see. Let's take a couple of photos and have a bit of a look-see. We're here, so we might as well have a look, right? Copperfield Gorge. Copperfield Gorge. Now here's a gorge you don't have to pay $117 and get on a bus and be a tourist to go see. Tell you what, there's plenty of walking down here, right? You got the old bridge up there, the old trestle bridge, okay? You can hear the water flow. We'll get down a bit closer in a minute, have a bit of a look. And I can see some awesome area to go for a bit of a walk and have a look. I'm only going to spend probably 5-10 minutes here. Save it for next time. There goes that bloody caravan. Let them go, eh? Another one, make it 2. Hopefully they get well ahead of us. I just want to give you a bit of a rating on, you know, Cobbold Gorge versus Copperfield Gorge, right? Look, I don't want to derate Cobbold Gorge. It's a nice place, the resort thing, you know, and all that, and there's a pool and all that stuff. But, you know, there's pools everywhere. I got a pool at home, you know. What I want to see is this. I don't really want to have to get jammed on a bus and follow controlled situation. You know what I mean? I want to be able to go, like right here, you can climb down these rocks. You can see footprints down there. Not just people either. So careful where you go for a swim. You need to check it out. But this hasn't got all those, you know, the yellow signs, Achtung, you know, it hasn't got them. So does that mean there's no crocs? I wouldn't say there's no crocs here, but I would say that if there was some big salty that ended up here, they'd probably have it closed or something like that, or have a sign up letting you know. And you could probably read everything and find out a bit more about it. But this is just awesome. It's free. It's right next to the side of the road. Why? It doesn't have to be hard to get to, does it, to find a nice place? That's what I think anyway. It's not about the money, but the whole greed, money grab, $117 control situation. This is the only way to go in there. You've got to get on the bus. I don't like it. And this one, you can do it in thongs, flip-flops, whatever, you know, where the other one, I must enclosed footwear, mate. The walk was so easy, you could do it in barefoot, right? So here, you can just do whatever you want. That's what I prefer. You could fall off the edge here if you want. You can jump in and go for a swim. And here we are, we made it to the source of the cause of the gorge, right? Getting a bit closer to that trestle bridge. Right, there's the water. We don't have a tour guide yakking to us the whole time. There's the photo for this video, I think, the thumbnail. We'll call this one a bit of a road condition and Copperfield Gorge. Is that a croc sitting down there waiting for you? No, don't. It's just a bit of rock. Looks good though, doesn't it? I reckon you'd be right, but check it out. Yeah, always check local information on where the crocs are at and where's safe to swim or not, because I have been known to be wrong before. But yeah, you can certainly walk up and down here in thongs if I can do it. No problem. Anyway, there is a few things to have a look at, like the pub. So Ainsley, however you say it, check it out. It's worth it. I reckon. A few things to have a look at, and the gorge is good. Weather, well, beautiful one day. Not so beautiful the next all the time. And usually quite wet these days in recent years. And tell you what, my time in Queensland, half the time it's been raining, but yeah, you get some good weather sometimes, just like everywhere. I actually rate WA weather. I think WA weather's the go. Bit of a drive past the pub, 24-hour diesel. One of those ones that I don't support. Pay, use, folding, always works. Well, it doesn't work there if they're closed, right? But that's the way it's all going, mate. Use the folding, people. Yeah, I was out at Cobbold. You can use card. Well, if the phone service is working, you know, it doesn't always work. And over the bridge we go. The old trestle bridge on the left. Yeah, nice river. Nice, go for a walk, take some photos. Bloody awesome, mate. Do some reading, have a look around. Beautiful. Come on, yeah. Look at these bloody wedgies, man. They don't want to leave the goods, do they? Go on, get out of here. Oof. Carpentaria Downs. The river. Big black ball. Well, the GDR, not the PDR, the Gregory Developmental Road up the top, going past Carpentaria Downs towards the Lynn Junction down here, about 10 k's away. I'll say is in awesome condition. A few bends you've got to slow down for, but you can generally travel at a normal, decent dirt road speed. Pretty smooth, maybe a few minor corrugations. The 30-35 PSI is beautiful. And I just want to say how good are these 120 Prados. Nearly 454,000 kilometres on this trip. What's let me down so far? Absolutely nothing. But I've only done 8,000 k's so far. We've been up the tip. We've been out all the side roads, out to Weipa, out to Captain Billy's Landing, out to Chili Beach, all these dirt roads. Absolute nothing's let me down. However, for the last approximately 2,000 kilometres, I have had a whine. Okay, and it's not me whining, and there's nobody else in the car, and I can't hear anything on the UHF. So it sounds like a main bearing. It's certainly not any wheel bearings, axle bearings. That's all been done. Rear diff's been done, so I don't think it's that unless you've done a bad job, but it was a diff specialist that did it, so hopefully not. My first thought, which is often correct, without even thinking about it, I thought transfer case. Sounds like one of those rollers has got a bit of a notch, you know what I mean, starting to lose its surface, and it's obviously getting worse is when we change the oil. It's very hard to work out which one it is. It's just a whine on diesel at about, look, it started off, it was about 40 k's on smooth roads. You could hear it most on diesel, but I think it's just because light engine noise is enough to, cover over the noise. Turning left to right, no difference. I thought it was a tyre. I was trying to blame a tyre, so I swapped the spare, no difference. Speed up, slow down, left, right, put it in neutral, everything, no difference. Constant whine at speed of vehicle, but obviously as you go faster, like now on dirt road, you can't hear it. So how good are these Prados, right? Just keep driving. So if you want to know more about what it turns out when I work out what it is, it's going to be on 4x4 diesel, so don't forget to be on that channel as well. Here's another one, absolutely flying. What do we do for him? Pick up a bit of speed, flick a few rocks back, or what? Unbelievable. A bit of a rock in the side of the windscreen, not too bad. But at times people just need to slow down a bit. It's good to get along when it's straight and the road's clear, but I reckon on the bends you slow down. Like I said, my way is you just back off, you slow down, move left, just not hit the brakes and slow down. Just back off, let it get the foot off the gas, let the vehicle slow right down, and start scanning the left, move left as far as you can while still being safe. When you get on those soft edges, potholes, washouts, there can be really bad washouts right on that edge of the road there. Once you're out here driving, you'll see what I mean, so just be careful out here. The only thing that I can pick on, if I was to try and pick on something on the vehicle, okay, so the driver's door, around the door lock striker area has got a squeak, right? So it's like a really sharp, like someone's got a bloody, what it would like if someone had a pin punch, a center punch on your paintwork, and they're just rub it up and down, real metal to metal screechy noise. And when I hold the driver's door in, if I grab the handle and just put a bit of pressure holding it in, it goes away. So that's told me this is something that's been around for a year or two on the rough roads. I've been doing it takes a lot of time to work out where these noises are coming from. The rest of the vehicle's absolutely quiet, can you hear it? Absolutely beautiful all the way through, no complaints, but I'll be investigating whether it's the striker, the lock, something rubbing, some adjustment we can do, or replacing a lock. Maybe there's something, sometimes they got that plastic coating over components and it could be worn off, and are the parts available, genuine parts of course is what we'll be looking for, but I'll let you know about that. Now, the only other thing to complain about is me, because I shut the back door while one of the water taps was hanging out the back door. So you know how I've got if you watched all the videos and you're staying in tune with things, the rear we've got the jerry can water supply with a clear PVC hose and the Pope, the little taps, which have changed in recent years since I did them anyway. So I have to get some I have actually got a spare tap on one of the tanks. I put 2 taps in case this happens, but somewhere I should have that flat plug that you put into the tank that comes to I've got to find that. So it doesn't, not a big deal. I've got 3 of them in here on board at the moment, so it wasn't an issue. I drained that out into 2 10-litre containers that happen to be empty, the refillable ones that I like to carry and that I'm always chasing. Can't get the good ones in the shops anymore, the ones that I like, but anyway, broke off a tap anyway. It was getting dark, it was dark, I shut the door, and then of course water started leaking out everywhere, so raised it up to stop the flow of something's going to break. Last time antennas broke, and I've got to tell you, that antenna there, that Oricom antenna, that's the best antenna I've ever had. I've been through a lot of antennas. I've got two on the front at the moment. They're both proving to be reliable. Might do a separate video on it. One's the big fat one direct to the bull bar at the left hand side. It does hit the bull bar and it does hit the headlight, so beware of that because of the amount of wobble you get. But that Oricom one in the picture there on the Oricom bracket, absolutely unbelievable. The pounding that is copped, not just this trip and other trips since I've been going through different antennas. This is the longest lasting. I actually really expected by about this trip that should be snapped off that fiberglass whip at the bottom there, and it's still going and it's still working well. So we just come out the end, the junction. Well, it's not quite the junction, right? So you turn left. It's pretty obvious, right? And just up here is what they call, it's Lind Junction, or what they call the Lind. Up here I think we're going to be turning right somewhere, but I'm just going to stop in at the roadhouse, whatever's there, for a minute, stretch the legs, put the air back in the tyres, 40, 45, probably 45, 40, 50 because they're hot, so you know, I've got to allow for that. Got a few cars here too. Anyway, let's wrap this one up. I'm headed down the Gregory, the development road, the GDR, towards the coast today. I'll be on the coast and getting back towards the 4x4 diesel workshops to get your parts kits organised. So let's wrap this video up. Subscribe, turn the bell on, catch on the next one. Just stay tuned on all our social media if you want to work out when you can get your parts kits, or if you want to learn about your vehicle and the places you can take it. Catch on the next video. See ya.